This year's theme for our Leadership Award dinner is a legacy of leadership. Legacy means to give back and to give forward. Leadership means to take that hard seat. We wanted to honor people from all different sectors of our community who have kind of gone the long race and done the long haul work of leading our community. And not only in their own sphere of influence, but also have used that seat to better everything for everyone. We want to especially thank Jim and Eileen Clinton, who are serving as our co-chairs, our honorary co-chairs this evening. We thank them from the bottom of our hearts for their personal lives and how they are living their lives on behalf of other people.
InterFaith tweaked our interest because it did so much, working with immigrants, the one-on-one program with seniors, dialogue, so many different things that we need right now. We got involved financially and feet on the ground.
We were able to make some donations, and one of the groups we donated to was their one-to-one program, and so I got involved in volunteering, and that's turned out to be a real enjoyable experience for me.
I heard this from a Jesuit priest. Live simply so others can simply live. And I've been quoting that phrase because I think Jim and I emulate that. You know, we live simply so others can simply live. Now again, that can be financial, it can be spiritual, it can be a lot of different areas. But I think that guides our principle.
What's drawn me to Interfaith Works is really the dialogues, the community dialogues that they've had for years. And it has gotten rave reviews from both community members and police officers, which is not an easy thing to do. They learn something from one another, which is really the goal of humanity when you think about it, is learning things every day from someone with a different perspective than you have. It's community, it's helping people. They have the same mission as the police department. Legacy is something where you create a program, so to speak, that benefits others, that when you leave, you hope somebody else picks up the baton and improves that and advances that program to help others even more. Leadership is all about compassion and caring. It's really 90% listening and about 10% making decisions.
How you build your character and how you lead, those two things are intertwined. Service is so much about the culture of how I grew up, not only in this business, but how I was raised by my parents and family. I got invited into an executive-wide dialogue, which for me kind of changed the course in terms of how I thought about leadership in the community. It really helped frame how I thought about and took into consideration other people's perspectives. The biggest compliment that you can have as a leader is, you know, somebody coming back and say, I never thought I could do that, you know, and giving them the sense of confidence, because confidence is so important.
Gifford in itself has a really long relationship with InterFaith Works as far as partners in community and assisting community, helping people, and then as well as a grant maker and a funder. But I would say the thing that we do the same as far as our mission is that we lead with love. It's all about people, treating people as an individual instead of creating boxes for individuals to be in. Interfaith Work has the same motto as Gifford does. Teaching people how to fish is the best way to build capacity, and then doing things the way it should be done, whether somebody's looking or not. I feel like foundations should be more like a firefighter, and when the world is on fire, we shouldn't be preserving the water. We should give more money, regardless on what someone in leadership might say. If this is your mission and this is what you truly believe in, we believe in diversity, equity, and inclusion. I'm still going to push out diversity and equity and inclusion because it's what's needed and it's what's important.
We were founded during the Emancipation Proclamation, so we have a long history. We are the second oldest JCC in North America. My mission was to make sure that there was going to be a JCC in this town long after I'm gone, 100 years from now. It's embedded in our mission statement that we serve for our Jewish community, but we also serve for the greater community. So we take the precepts of Judaism and we carry that forward. At InterFaith Works, I sat at a table with every religion, every nationality, And it was so fulfilling to me. You have to open your heart to diversity, and you have to open your mind at the same time. You have to accept what's different and say, this doesn't threaten me, I want to improve on it. I want to be there with it.
For 39 years, I've had a school to be responsible for, and we're still going. I serve breakfast every morning. I've got to be ready at 7:30 because class begins at 8 o'clock, and I offer a prayer to start the day. Kids are going to imitate what you do. Not necessarily what you say, but what you do. My father and mother were born in Italy, and so they were immigrants, and I'm a first generation. So I have a great sympathy for the immigrants and the work that is being done for them. I've had a high regard for InterFaith. It's marvelous to see the great attention that they have for people, whomever they may be, to give them a decent living, dignity of life. Hopefully we can work together, all of us in our own faith dimension, and be at peace with one another, and all of that through the predominant message of Jesus to love one another.
Our legacy in this community is exactly that we're tied to so many, physical parts of this community. And the continuity of that legacy and honoring those who came before us in this business and, creating places that are going to stand here hopefully for 100 more years. Leadership to me is really working to get the best out of people, to find the things that are best suited to their skill set and to find the best way to draw out those qualities that, that make them both content and productive employees and members of society. My father has often reminded me that not everybody's going to think about it the way that you do. You look at the outcome and you respect how different people get to that outcome, and you respect the different skill sets and the varied attributes or characteristics that help contribute to a team. The people who can celebrate and appreciate InterFaith are bound by that principle that we are more alike than we are different, and that alone is a cause worth celebrating.
My view of legacy is how many people did you touch in your life, and the majority of them will never know your name. Leadership is very hard. You need to be prepared to sort of use it as a privilege rather than as a job. Leadership is all about getting really wonderful people to begin with, and then letting them be the very best they can be. I love the fact that InterFaith Works uses dignity. Dignity is sort of the core value that everyone should have every day in every interaction. It's how do you treat people, everybody, with respect. InterFaith Works is truly an amazing organization that works on the ground with people who are very deserving of all the care that they get. And the other thing I love about InterFaith Works is the range of things you provide. It's not just welcoming them, but helping them to get a better life through education and English and all the things that are so essential.
Legacy means leave something that can benefit other people. I came to this country with $160. And I was fortunate. America adopted me as a refugee, educated me really, and gave me the opportunity to accomplish the American dream. I was quite successful with my company and so on. I wanted to start something like a Middle Eastern institute for Arabic Muslim relations and so on. I was on the board with InterFaith. Knowing them being involved in the dialogue, they started what they call the Ahmad Elizabeth Al-Hindi Dialogue Center, which is really what I wanted to do in the first place. And so this is how it is.
What we have locally in this community is, in my mind, incredible.
I'm so happy to be in Syracuse. It's a great community.
Jim and I can't change the world. We can make an impact in Central New York.
I've been to this event many times and I've seen that people have been honored. It's very humbling and I'm very grateful.
I'm honored and speechless by it. The award isn't just for me. It's for the Gifford Foundation's team. It's for the Gifford Foundation's board, and it's for the leaders of the Gifford Foundation that came before me.
It means that this police department, this organization is moving in the right direction for me to receive this award, because I don't receive it alone. On behalf of the police department, I accept the award and knowing that we are moving in the right direction.
I never thought I would be an ILAD recipient. To know that I'm being acknowledged by this entity is so humbling to me.
Pleased to be honored by InterFaith. Grateful then, as I say, for the honor to be here.
I'm honored to be amongst this group of honorees, because when I look at past honorees and this year's honorees, I feel like this is a group that's tied by humanity over politics.
I'm really truly honored because it's an organization that I value. Equally importantly, it's the values that InterFaith Works has.
I say thank you. It is important to me to do something for other people.
We really hope that our attendees will be inspired tonight by hearing the stories of those that are receiving this honor, that they will move their own lives to become legacy lives and to take leadership in making our community better. We are in a very challenging time when it comes to settling refugees, serving immigrants, the elders of our community, and to end racism and continue the work that this agency has a legacy of doing. And we call upon all of you that are here tonight and all in our community to stand firm and to stand up for what is right and what is good and what is just for all people.